conversation. In fact, we will have a caller. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
My name is Susan. I'm coming from Benin.
Okay.
The match is going. I can't be very late. So, but I feel at the end of it, the PSG is going to win. A mountain, a goal. The fans are. And it's going to win.
Who are you giving the game to?
PSG.
Okay, PSG. All right, all the best to your team. You're rooting for Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, 55 minutes of football right in there. Let's see, goalless. And Neymar again. And this also going to be a yellow card.
And they've got to be careful. That's to Sula. They've got to be careful so that somebody doesn't get sent off in the final. And it seems they have targeted Neymar. It seems like this is actually Di Maria. It's like they are trying not to get any of the forward players of Paris Saint-Germain to, get into the danger area.
Okay, but that also be dangerous one way or the other. Now you have three of their players, two from the backline, Alphonso Davies and Sola, on a yellow card. And if they do anything silly, it means that they could be sent off from this game. And these guys have got pace off, and then doing that. And then for Alphonso Davies, I might think he will survive. But again, for Sola, it's not a PC defender, and they run at him like what almost happened some couple of minutes ago.
This is something I do not like. One team passing the ball in their 18-yard box, pass left, right. See, they've considered the throwing to Paris Saint-Germain. So why don't the goalkeeper doesn't just kick the ball high away from his area? When you keep passing, making lateral passes, I don't like it. Seriously, whenever anything.
If you back at taking that opportunity earlier in the first half, same thing almost happened then. The goalkeeper playing with the ball right at the edge of the penalty box. Okay, throwing again for Paris Saint-Germain, who seriously are looking for a chance to get one up in there. Lewandowski with the ball with a fantastic turn down to Kimmich. Kimmich switching up from the right hand side to the left hand side. And for David, the first touch.
Lewandowski should have done that. I thought he was going to give that ball to Alphonso Davies, but he decided to cut in and he went forward. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him.
Okay, let's see how this game is getting more interesting. It's a very tight game, and not all of the teams right now is giving out any chances out for any of the teams to penetrate and do something fantastic. I mean, this second half largely been quiet for the goalkeepers. Unlike the first 5 minutes, we've seen by this time in the first 5 minutes, we've seen the goal being struck, and of course goalkeepers making saves. But this one hasn't been that. The consciousness is there, and they are aware of what is going on around them. But again, Paris Saint-Germain are trying to sit back and counter Bayern Munich on the counter, but these guys are very good when it comes to the passing the ball. Again,
Bayern are not ready to give any chance because any error from this game could just be the end of the road for them. But I think you have to be very cautious as a team, and this is the final. Any mistake can be punished, and that could just be the end of the road. So for me, they're just trying to be cautious, honestly. And you can see the both teams going, attacking massively and also defense.
And that is a goal. Alphonso Davies. Okay.
Yeah, the floodgates are very open.
His hairstyle looks like so it is now Bayern Munich 1, Paris Saint-Germain 30 minutes of football still to play. That's a lot of time in a game like this. Paris Saint-Germain disappointed, but the quality of the cross, I think, just took all of them out.
Yeah, fantastic. That was Kimmich with the cross? Yeah, I think fantastic.
Like it was on Leon Goretzka. Okay, it is Kimmich. Number 22.
Yeah.
Kimmich.
Fantastic.
Nothing anybody could do about that. The quality of the cross just took out the entire Paris Paris Saint-Germain defense. And nothing the goalkeeper Navas could do about that.
Okay.
And he's coming in for Perisic, and he's starting and he's got a goal. That's what you want to do. And how about that for impact by the manager who decided to start it? And he will be pointing to him and say, yeah, I did it deliberately.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
My boy. Okay, Bayern up front already at 1-0 from German side. Let's see how Paris Saint-Germain will respond. This is where it gets better for Bayern Munich and gets difficult for their opponent. Once they score you, they don't sit back. They want to score more. Remember, they played against Barcelona, and even as at the first half, it has already ended 4-1. They came out and wanted more, even as at 8-2.
That's the professional thing.
And wow, that should have been the second goal.
Defended. That's being professional. You just keep going and going and going, and until you finally win. It's not over until the final whistle.
Was this defended?
Fantastic. It was defended.
Wow.
Great defended there.
Okay, let's see how Paris Saint-Germain will respond.
Messages here.
Okay.
It says, good evening. I don't know where this message is repeated so many times. Do you guys notice that Paris Saint-Germain fans are having a watch party at Parc des Princes Stadium right now? Those guys don't even they fear coronavirus at all. Kelechi Madu from the Kelechi Madu now for Benin will fear coronavirus. all the announcement, everything that we've been saying. Have you gone out recently?
Yeah.
It's like it never happened. People are no longer even wearing face masks. They just move about, go to the market, everywhere. Everything is just, so nobody even bothers anymore. But sometimes I walk into a shop and I'm the only one who is. Wow, that was fantastic from Thiago Silva. I'm the only one who's wearing a face mask. And I wonder, you look like you walk into a shop, they tell you, please go and use the water. Go and use water and wash your hand. But these days, if there is a bucket, there is no soap. I'm not even supposed to tell you. I confronted somebody because they were telling him that he has to go and wash it. I said, I don't want to wash my hand. I'm like, the lady was saying, please go outside. You have to wash your hand before you come in. But the guy refused. And I'm like, look, you can't come in with that. He said, what is my own business? It's my business because I'm also shopping here.
Exactly.
You can spread the virus. It doesn't matter. Wash your hands. Simple. If you do not want to wash your hand, then do not come into the place. But now, nobody, even they keep the buckets there to fulfill all righteousness. Nobody tells you you have to wash your hands. So if they are having watch party, at least they have even been able to confront the virus head on, and they've got it down to an extent. So if they say they know they fear, when I saw for Nigeria, I don't fear. Even here in Benin, I know they fear. I don't fear coronavirus. Let's see. This one says, good evening, sir. Please update us on who won the boxing match between Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. We'll talk about that more tomorrow when we come. But let me just tell you, Povetkin won. He knocked out Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, it looked like he was going to win. He dominated the first couple of rounds, but just one uppercut. Uppercut, left hook. And the guy, did you notice that he passed that before he hit the canvas?
Yeah.
He didn't even bother to count.
What's up?
He was just telling the medical team to please come in.
It's a good night, Dillian Whyte. Those commentators are something else. A good night, Dillian Whyte is out. Marco Verratti has come on, and Leandro Paredes has gone out. He's on a yellow card, so maybe we just felt okay. We need to be cautious. Yeah, that's why I said when you got chances, especially with a team such as Bayern Munich, you have to take them against the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Angel Di Maria will definitely be running those missed chances now. They are taking it probably at least one out of those three that they got earlier on. probably should have been one apiece, right? But again, they've got minutes ahead of them. Chris Kuma doing his magic in there, but where defender Thiago Silva and another Herrera trying to help out at the right back. Chris Kuma fast and skillful. Just imagine Leroy Sané coming in. Now you have both of them fighting for that particular position. You think you've maybe done something or injured either Kingsley Coman or Leroy Sané. You just imagine they raise the bar and you're seeing Kingsley Coman coming on, or it's Leroy Sané coming on. I mean, that right back will just be, telling himself like, why am I ever playing this team? Why did I just fall that I'm seeing, or probably something happened to me? Let's get back into the game. David Alaba up in there at the front trying to do something fantastic, but that was
surprised he has not extended his contract. David Alaba, into the last year of his contract, so they are trying to get him to sign immediately. He's just 28 and he's one of the best centre backs in the world. He can play as a centre back, can play as a left back, can play as a defensive midfielder. So he's the kind of a player you want in your squad, who is a utility player, can fit in any position. And it's not like he's just stepping in to try his best at centre back. For years before the arrival of the Roadrunner, for Davis, he was rated one of the best left backs in the world. So when Davis came, and you could tell that from his pace and everything, he definitely has to take that left back position. Alaba just reinvented himself. Another player, a lesser player, will have been struggling, and maybe by now he will have left Bayern Munich. But he just instead slotted in at centre back, and it's been really great for them. You could say that he's the strongest centre back that they have. The only weakness that we usually notice with them is who partners him. How well does that person play?
Okay, Paris Saint-Germain also with another chance with Kylian Mbappe, but the goalkeeper was spot on, right? He covered his corner properly, and he saved that.
He did a dummy, yeah. If he had touched that ball, he could have taken a different direction, and that would have been in the correct. But he did a dummy, wanted to trying to confuse the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper, was on point and just had to save that ball.
Okay, all right. Let's go back to the phone lines now.
Hello, good evening.
Can you please walk away from the radio so better speak money? Okay, talk to us. Thank you. We are with you, thank you.
Yes, PSG will win the Champions League one day, but not today.
I have given up on that already.
They are not today. See, I saw it before this match. I said, Bayern is going to beat them either 2-0 or 2-1. Even if they have another 1 hour to play with them, as they cannot win them. So they should be careful. If not, they will more goal. And once they score another goal, that means they are going to not play the man. And again, you were talking about this government. You know that even some of my friends, they used to even force me to put on face mask. Since this 2020 campaign, this election of September, since the campaign started, my friend is not they don't even care for coronavirus, whether there is coronavirus or not. They do things anyhow. In fact, if you put this one view center in my area, come there and see how people are walking themselves. Before we are not doing it, because some of them think that this politician is deceiving us, because if you go to those countries, you see people who don't even care concerning social system and that social system. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Not let anybody deceive you. You protect yourself. That's the advice that we can give to people. Because unfortunately, the thing is still there. Maybe not as. And I think basically, I don't know. I don't want to assume something
recorded at yesterday 400 plus.
Yeah,
the other day 600 plus. Very much in the country.
Something that is not scientific. I don't want to be held. I'm not a scientist. So, but I'm thinking that maybe the strain of the coronavirus that we have in Africa, not just in Nigeria, I think it is the the strain that is not as aggressive as what they had in Wuhan, what they had in Spain, what they had in Italy. Or maybe if it's if it were as virulent as that one, maybe the immune system of Africans, was kind of stronger than what they have over there. So maybe that's why we're able to resist it. Because you remember, Melinda Gates, the wife of Bill Gates, was saying things like there could be dead bodies
on the streets
of Africa when it first came. But thank God we do not have that. And people have died, but it isn't like what you have in Europe and the United States of America. But that does not mean that the virus did not come to Africa or did not get into Nigeria, or that the virus has disappeared. It's still out there. You still got to try as much as you can to protect yourself.
Manu Noah, the goalkeeper, right now really keeping Bayern Munich in the game. And of course, you said, okay, fine, he saved those shots, but they should have been taken properly. Okay, let's see. Paris Saint-Germain with a corner now. Let's see if they can do anything meaningful with this one. Neymar will take it, and Paris Saint-Germain.
Resolute defending. Is that a penalty?
No, that should be foul. Sola. Being foul. Sola. Okay. Wow. Yeah, but was mistake. Yeah. He went for the ball. Marquinhos went for the ball, but he was late. And see, Saint Marquinhos had a glorious judge, so I've done something with it. Thomas Tuchel with all the reactions right in there. Yeah, for Julian Dressler. Dressler is on. Wow, you look at this young man.
I think he wants to make a play for it now.
Yeah.
Taking off a midfielder, bringing on someone that's more of an attacker than a midfielder. I think maybe he just wants to go for it right now, because they don't have much time left, just about 19 minutes to the end of the game. But when you do this against a Bayern Munich side that is so well grounded, you might suffer, because there's such a balanced side. Coutinho has come in. Here we go now with the chance, but what do you say? Let's work out. Start Gnabry. He didn't have.
Trying to release Mbappe, but wow, fantastic from Kylian Mbappe. They're not a penalty. The referee pointed to the ball.
So far.
Let's see. Paris Saint-Germain trying to do something now. Pass to Angel Di Maria. Brought it down very well for some Davis right there, but fantastic.
That was poor.
Wayward pass. That was a wayward pass. Well,
I said that this wasn't the best of games for Gnabry. He's really done well. One of the more effective Bayern Munich players, but tonight it just did not happen, and now he's gone off and what is his name? Coutinho has come in.
yeah. But angry at some point on the yellow card. So Coutinho coming in for him. Good tactical change for the manager. Kimmich with a fantastic. Where in the Premier League, they will give that as a penalty.
Oh.
In the Premier League,
He touched that ball.
Yeah.
he didn't touch the
He
ball.
touched the ball. The Kimmich did not touch the ball.
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappe moved the ball.
Yeah.
And then his foot touched. That's Kimmich foot touched Neymar's. Kylian Mbappe's foot. If you watch the quarterfinal, Bayern Munich. Sorry, it was round of 16. So because they played the second leg of the round of 16. Barcelona versus Napoli.
Yeah.
The penalty that Messi got
That's
when
similar, yeah.
Kalidou Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Because Kalidou Koulibaly was watching the ball. Neymar was Messi was behind it, and the ball was right at it. Well, some have argued that it was a penalty, but I'm thinking, look, he didn't know that Messi was going to bring his foot there. He has seen the ball and he wanted to kick the ball out, but suddenly Messi's leg was there and he touched the ball quite all right. Khalidou Koulibaly did not get the ball. He kicked Messi's leg, and the referee gave a penalty. But he wasn't aiming at Messi. It was actually the ball that he was going to play, and he didn't know that Messi would come behind him. So it seemed like that was something, although not on such a serious scale, because Messi needed treatment in that particular situation. But that's something similar happened to a lesser degree in this situation we just saw with Kylian Mbappe.
Okay, let's see. Another penalty given to Paris Saint-Germain, and Paul unfortunately couldn't be controlled.
Something has got to happen now for they're still in it because it's just one goal.
Yeah,
but you feel Paris Saint-Germain they've got to score. Yeah, because Bayern Munich, they are capable of saying this out. They are capable of not scoring again, but you won't score against them because they've got a pretty decent defense. Though we know that they can be breached.
If they end up losing this game, only by Paris Saint-Germain, and the game end like, let's say 1-0, no goal added from Bayern Munich, I don't know, how would they be feeling if you were a fan or a player or part of the set of Paris Saint-Germain? Would you say largely you had a great season in the Champions League? I know it was that domestic level and they really won everything available, and that's really not their problem. They know they will always go in there and win things at the domestic level. Would you say being the final just enough for the team that is looking for their very first ever Champions League?
Yeah, you consider them title contenders, for next season. When you look at the way they played so far. Yeah, we know that many things happened this year, that they had to play one leg match from the quarterfinals to this till now, and now then the final. So you look at the two teams right now, they are the best team in this tournament because this is the final. So even if they fail to win, I think they will have to build on this and hope that when they get to the final, they try to win it. Yes, that's just because they've not gotten to the final before now. So, and that was the reason why they spent so much on players. So for PSG, they still have the chance to come into this game, but if they fail to equalize or get anything from this game and they go on to lose, I think they will just say, okay, we're domestically dominated, but Champions League, this is the ultimate, the one we wanted. But since we are failed, let's try and get go a step further. So if they can strengthen it in other areas, and this could also attract big players to come and say, okay, yes, they've gotten to the final for the first time, they could do it next time. So they just
which other big players you want to bring? Except maybe Lionel Messi. They are going to be disappointed, obviously, but again, they can look back and be delighted. We've just talked about their treble. They've already achieved the domestic treble. Yeah, so not winning the Champions League, well, it's disappointing, but they will realize that they have gone further than any previous Paris Saint-Germain team, and they may look at that. Okay, we can now build on this. We now have the experience. At least almost everybody here next season will say, I have played in the UEFA Champions League final. Thiago Silva will be leaving, so they will need someone else in that defense, a commander like him, to step into his shoes and move forward from. And then, so losing the final is disappointing. No matter, even if you are the rank underdog, nobody even expected that you would get that far. And let's be honest, nobody expected Paris Saint-Germain to get this far, and that was why Kylian Mbappe sarcastically tweeted "Farmers League" because that's what they've been calling them for years. So for them to get to the final, it is something that is really a huge achievement that they have been able to get to the final of the UEFA Champions League. But they should just go one more step and win it.
So what happens?
Because you may not have this opportunity again.
Yeah, what happens is should everything end like this to Thomas Tuchel? We've seen Carlo Ancelotti was in there, won everything at domestic level because he couldn't win the Champions League.
No, but he didn't get to the final of the Champions League.
So he will get a stay now?
Sorry?
Thomas Tuchel will get a stay now because he got to the final of the Champions League.
No, I don't think they will fire him. I don't think they will, even if they had crashed out before this stage. I don't think they will fire him. They got the domestic treble.
Yeah.
They didn't win the domestic treble. No. Yeah. Did they win the domestic treble every season?
No.
Did they get to the final of the Champions League? Did they have to a situation where their league was truncated and they didn't play football for some time. Remember that when Lyon knocked out Juventus, it was a huge shock to us because we felt, look, these guys have not even played football for some time. The same thing with Paris Saint-Germain. So honestly, after the restart, I don't think many people expected that Paris Saint-Germain will be in the final. But I understand where you're coming from. Look, we have always dominated. We've always won the French Ligue 1. We've always done well in the Coupe de France. We've always done well in the French Cup and all those other things. So yeah, because of that, they might feel, well, you've not done anything extraordinary because this is something that we have been able to achieve in the past. But they have not got to the final. So even if the owners would want to really look at it critically, they will understand that this man, at least he made progress. He got to the final. It is remarkable. The last time they were in the semi-final was 25 years ago. But this year they got to the semi-final and they went past that. They are in the final. Yeah, it would be so good if they can go on to win it. But if they do not, look at the team. Look at the team that they would lose to if it ends this way. This team embarrassed Barcelona. This team humiliated Chelsea. This team dismantled Tottenham Hotspur. All of these sides, you could say, maybe even better than Paris Saint-Germain. So for you to lose to Bayern Munich, if it ends like this, if it's just 1-0, which is a very respectable scoreline, even if it ends 2-0, Barcelona didn't get that. Chelsea did not get that. Some other clubs didn't just go away with a 2-0 loss against Bayern Munich. So I don't think, except maybe he just feels, I'm disappointed, I want to resign. But I don't think the owners of the club will be firing him just because he didn't win the Champions League.
Okay, Robert Lewandowski is on 14 goals now in this chapter 15, just 2 away from what Cristiano Ronaldo did some couple of seasons ago. And any chance of him getting those 2 goals or maybe surpassing his game?
I won't count him out because the last 2 games, I think he scored late when you were thinking, he will not score in this game. He's been fantastic, what he's been able to achieve. But as I said, it's a bit unfair to him that I think Cristiano Ronaldo will do it if he doesn't score today. Cristiano Ronaldo will have had if I'm sure, I think that's the situation, will have played 2 more matches than him because he did not get to play 2 legs in the quarterfinal or 2 legs in the semi-final. It's just a 1-leg affair. So that way you say Cristiano Ronaldo played more games than him and got 17 goals. But even if he doesn't, 15 goals is remarkable what he has been able to achieve so far.
Fantastic season. It's hard, and he is
here he goes. If he can go past, that should be a card.
Yeah, taking one for the team, the captain.
Thiago Silva.
That was the best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what it was.
It's an experienced defender.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just go past him like that and leave.
And this is why somebody like he was the last. Okay, maybe they could argue that there was someone else who was going to cover.
Really?
No, but it doesn't matter if he put his leg there. He knew exactly what he was doing. So this is what frustrates fans of Chelsea, especially when you have a situation where Jorginho is the last man. In this kind of situation, you take one for the team.
Yeah. But for I've seen of Chelsea defense just this last. I think they'll come back good this upcoming season.
Well, they will be looking at Thiago Silva and thinking, okay, so next time we have this is what this guy will do.
Who do you get to play him with at Chelsea right now? You get Thiago Silva. Yes, you get to hear that with the way we are getting the fillers. Ben Chilwell's deal will be done between now and next weekend.
That's the left back.
That's the left back.
So you need someone to pair him.
Yeah.
Well, if they are getting Thiago Silva, maybe they plan to bring in, and because Thiago Silva will be free, they are not going to be paying any club to get him. But as we've explained several times, this free transfers are not really free because you've got to pay the player sign-on fee. So by the time you put everything together, you might be spending 20 to 30 million on so-called free transfer. So they might be bringing on another central defender, but even if they do not, maybe they will now look at somebody like Zuma. Yeah. From what we are getting, Fikayo Tomori might be going on loan. So if they, I think the most likely person to partner him will be Zuma. I think Zuma is faster and of course is much younger. So with somebody like Thiago Silva being the leader amongst the central defenders, Zuma is going to learn from him. So he's going to improve. Because when I look at what happened at Liverpool, whoever plays with Virgil van Dijk automatically becomes better. He's played with was that guy that Liverpool players Lovren.
Yeah.
He's helped to improve his defensive qualities. He's played with Joel Matip, who also improves. He's played with Joe Gomez. So whoever partners him in central defense automatically becomes better. So maybe that's one of the reasons why they brought in Thiago Silva. I remember they just bought a very, very young centre back. He's just 18 years old in Umbayamba, Xavier Umbayamba. Yeah, and so he is in their developmental squad. So with somebody like Thiago Silva there, maybe they want the young man to understudy.
Okay, let's.
But it's not a done deal yet because other clubs are Fiorentina in particular are interested.
Okay, let's see. Might be seeing a triple for Chelsea this week in terms of signing. But back into the Champions League final going on in Lisbon tonight. Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich at the verge of winning their 6th UEFA Champions League. Philippe Coutinho the verge of winning his first. Like I said, the medal was sent to him after they won the Champions League. Talking about Liverpool, because he played at least the group stages with them before he joined over Barca during the winter transfer window that particular season. So the medal was sent to Philippe Coutinho. But this would be one he would definitely cherish more than that, because he has been part and parcel of this team. He won't help them get to the finals, and he's playing right now. There's nothing as good as you play with the team, you win medals with the team. But Paris Saint-Germain has got 3+ at a time to try to turn their future around as far as this final is concerned. Like Ibrahim have analyzed, should it end this way, definitely saying they've done well for themselves. But with the way these guys are playing right now, defending, I think it's going to end this way. But what might? Hello? I should have taken your call, sorry. It's all looking like Bayern Munich's final already, that they are going to win it. Neymar doing everything possible, and wow, the miracle worker has been brought on board. The Cameroon has been brought on board. They tried to look for him up in there. Neymar struggled, got the pass off himself to is this okay? This also could be his last game for Bayern Munich.
Joining Liverpool. He can't watch. He's just hoping that they blow the final whistle.
So he also gets to win his own Champions League as well. I think at Barca when he won it against Man United in 2011, he was just on the bench then. We left and joined up with Pep Guardiola. Obviously, in the story, Guardiola couldn't win the Champions League with Bayern Munich. So this will be his first as a senior team member, UEFA Champions League. Let's see. And Lewandowski, I want to also be
if anybody deserves to win the Champions League, I think it's Robert Lewandowski.
With all the things he has done, Borussia Dortmund, and I mean, you can't lose 2 finals now. You can't. You were in the final.
Valencia lost 2 finals back to back, 2000, 2001.
Wow, that's sad. Okay.
And there's a chance now for PSG.
Can they make
without offside? It's offside. Offside. But even then, Manuel Neuer stood tall, made himself big, and this is why consistently is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Definitely for me, the keeper with the strongest hands. When he touches the ball, that ball usually this will have been offside. Okay, but
Just to
And you saw that
Yeah,
it wasn't like Mbappe just hit it. Mbappe was actually angled it.
Yeah, yeah.
But Manuel Neuer spread himself.
So
And he was able to save that. So it wasn't a poor finish from Kylian Mbappe. It was fantastic goalkeeping by Manuel Neuer. Although,
fantastic.
even if the ball had gone, I think it would have been offside.
Yeah. So the last on the bench can't sit on the bench anymore. They are standing. Thomas Tuchel just looking on. I've done everything. I've made my substitutions. I've told them the tactics. But they've got 5 minutes to see if they can turn things around and force an extra time, then penalties. But this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Bayern Munich are playing for the cup right now. They're playing for the time. 5 minutes. They can hold on. If they get to score, plus. If they don't get to score, let's not get to concede in this game. Now, what kind of a season will you now say that Hansi Flick has had? December. It came on December and just turned their fortunes around.
Yeah, it will be the most amazing season ever. Wow.
They are defending with everything.
Is immaculate. They've been very, very good in their defense. And when you beat them, of course, you've got a super goalkeeper. And this is that now. I thought
this referee has been.
He got the ball. He got the ball clearly. Yeah. Now everything happened now. This could be a chance. This will be a chance for.
Mbappe passed the ball. Mbappe passed the ball. Oh my God!
Can he do that?
Anywhere the shot could have gone, but I was wondering why didn't he just try and take it on himself?
It was really what a beautiful
couldn't get make contact with the ball. Wow, good piece of defending there. Yeah. What? In the English Premier League.
Really intense.
In the English Premier League, they'll give you as a penalty. I'm just saying,
especially when it is Manchester United.
It doesn't need to be. You actually need to have contact with the ball. Trust me, against United, that will be a penalty. Having someone who's going to train to penalties. During one part of that team, 20 penalties in competition. Yeah, okay, and yet they finished on. Anyway, just 2 minutes. 3 minutes left from the added time, 5 minutes. So let's see if Paris Saint-Germain can turn things around. They are doing everything. Manuel Neuer has been spot on today. The defense line has been fantastic. But they are doing their best. Three more bodies at 8. That's how Bayern Munich, who are currently 1 goal up already, also throwing their bodies at 8. And Pavard, who recently joined them, is on the bench. Didn't get to play tonight's final, but he gets to win that, so he'll be a Champions League winner. Imagine you won the World Cup 2 years ago and you played a pivotal role, leading your national team to winning the World Cup. Then you're winning the Champions League now with a team you joined up recently. I mean, that what a career he has had already, just in his 22, 23 these days, and he has already won the World Cup. Kylian Mbappe was also one person I was also looking forward to seeing if he can win the Champions League today. Who won the World Cup as a teenager with France. Now in his 21, 22, he has also won. I don't know. Things can still change for them. Won the UEFA Champions League. You say, fine, this guy can go on and do some stuff. But he's young. I think he can go on and become the next big thing. As after the era of these guys, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo is soon coming to an end. 3:35 these days. Next year, 34, 36 these days. So, Bayern Munich trying to wind at a time. Paris Saint-Germain not having any of those things. Trying to get on a counter. A pass from Kylian to Neymar. Running at it. Kimmich pulling Neymar. And Neymar running at it. It is a goodness. David Alaba. Was that David Alaba? That's Alphonso Davies with a fantastic cover. Fantastic piece of defending. Yeah. Is this a yellow card for Thomas Müller? Man, yeah, a tackle up front, and the referee called him back. Yellow card, yes. 1 minute to go. Less than, rather, a minute to go in this final. Okay, he was the one I was trying to pull down Kylian before he made a pass to Neymar. Okay, let's take this call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, good evening, Peter. I come back again. I made a guy Bayern Munich trophy go give them. One and all the panic for them. Paris Germain today is not their turn. Their turn has not yet come. They will win about not this season.
Okay.
Congratulations to Bayern Munich and congratulations to KUFM.
Alright.
Good night.
Thank you. Alright. Okay, Bayern Munich with just less than 10 seconds to be crowned champions of the Europe of the 2019-2020 season. Now we count 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, and it's 5 minutes. The referee looking at his time. Take all your time to get the throw in. PSG doing, and that's it. Bayern Munich are the champions of the 2019-2020 season. Finally, Robert Lewandowski has won a UEFA Champions League. Thiago Silva signing off with a silver medal. I was thinking that I was going to get a gold medal in this UEFA Champions League final, but his team did very well, I must say. They lost the final 1-0. That's one way for me to lose the final, not 8-2. Just lose it 1-0, 2-1, or 3-2.
Really tight, because you can see how David Alaba is consoling Neymar, because he knew how Neymar felt after losing this final. Yes, this is the best time he has ever gone close to the final, apart from winning with Barcelona in 2015. But this is the reason why he was bought by the Parisian. But I think he has still got, more years to look for it before leaving Paris Saint-Germain. But I think the best team in this tournament has won the Champions League.
No, they may not have played their best football in the final, but they are definitely the best team in the competition. Talking about Bayern Munich, and they deserve to win it. They honestly deserve to win it. For Paris Saint-Germain, no need to hang their heads. They have overachieved and taken on Bayern Munich in the final, and we could see that they had chances. You could argue that they were even the better side in the final. They may not have won it, but they played well. No, they shouldn't hang their heads at all. They did very, very well. It's just that Bayern Munich were just too strong. They had so much quality everywhere on the pitch, and that's why they won on these matches. Let's look at some text messages still coming in.
Okay.
Great evening, men of sports, and I appreciate KUFM for the show tonight, for keeping us informed about what is going on in the Champions League final. PSG to win. Austin from Benin. Sorry, PSG have lost because Bayern have just emerged champions of the UEFA Champions League for 2019-2020 season. This is the longest season, of course, we've had because of COVID-19. Yeah, but it's finally done. Great evening, men of sports. Okay, message. So I try to get a fresh message. Good evening, big men. Please update me about Chelsea. Thanks. I am Frank from Sapala. We've also talked about Chelsea this evening. Okay, the rest are repeated.
Alright guys, this is where we have to leave you now. We'll talk about the trophy presentation and everything on our show tomorrow. We have to go rest now and get ourselves ready for tomorrow's show. Congratulations to all Bayern Munich fans worldwide. Bye-bye.